So students, so when the children of seagull, they came to the age of flying, so parents now told them it is the time for learning how to fly. So all of them were ready in that lace. From here they will jump and they will soar in the air and they will learn how to fly. So at this time all the children, they came near the lace and from there they jumped for flying. But the young seagull, he came near the edge. When he looked downwards, he noticed that it is long distance from the edge to the ocean, and maybe his little wings will not support him to fly. So he may fall down and he will die. So he could not gather up his courage. He scared. He became afraid. He was going to start his first flight. He was going to put his first step in his life struggle, but he was scared. He did not even try at least. So he came back to the lace and started took rest inside the nest. But his parents, they knew it very well that for their life struggle is mandatory. They must have to try to fly, otherwise they will not get anything. So seagull's parents, they warned, if you don't come, if you don't try, you will be living there alone. We will not come to you and you will be staying there in starvation. You will die in starvation, but we can't help you. But the young seagull, she was unable to gather up courage. She was thinking, maybe पापा तो बोल रहे, देखो, sometimes we also did it, okay? मम्मी पापा कुछ अच्छा बोलते हैं, हाँ आप तो बोल देंगे भाई, आपका तो नहीं कष्ट हो रहा है, कष्ट तो मेरा हो रहा है, दिन भर मुझे पढ़ाई करना पड़ता है, आप तो बोलते बेटा पढ़ो पढ़ो पढ़ो, आपका तो कुछ नहीं है घर में, पढ़ाई तो मुझे करना पड़ता है, वो तो पेरेंट्स के बात हम लोग सुनते नहीं हैं. बट दैट इज़ नॉट गुड. इन द केस ऑफ सीगल ऑल्सो, he did not listen to his parents. What he was thinking, that you can fly, I can't fly, I will die, मेरा जाएगा. But never it will happen. All parents knew what to do for their word. Our parents also, when they were no, they experience our lifestyle. एक समय वो भी छोटे रहते थे, उनको पता है हम लोग क्या गलती किए, हमारे बच्चे वो गलती ना करें, है ना. वो तुम्हारे सारे काम करते हैं, नॉट लाइक दैट कि उनको पढ़ाई नहीं करना, वो पढ़ाई करके सब कुछ जान के आज आए हैं. लुक, योर पेरेंट्स, दे सैक्रिफाइस्ड एवरीथिंग फॉर यू. कभी भी अपने मम्मी पापा के तरफ, उनके एक्शंस की तरफ थोड़ा ध्यान दे के देखना. ऐसा कोई काम होता है क्या जो अपने लिए करते हैं? खाना भी बनता है, तुम्हारे पसंद का बनता है कि नहीं? कोई भी जगह घूमने जाओगे, पहले अपने बच्चों का ड्रेसेस वगैरह कैसे होगा ना होगा. सो व्हेन दे कंप्लीटेड देयर चाइल्डहुड एज, दे केम टू द लाइफ ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. दे न्यू इट वेरी वेल व्हाट इज गुड फॉर अस, व्हाट इज नॉट, and that's why sometimes they became a rude, little bit strict for us. So young seagull parents also, they became strict. If you will not come, you will be struggling there, you will be starving there, no one will come. But young seagull did not gather up courage, he did not believe his parents. So it happens, they left the place. Okay, they left the place, and that time they did not show any sympathy. In the life of our also, देखो छोटा बच्चा जब धीरे धीरे पैर में चलने लगता है या खड़े होने लगता है, the boy falls down so many times. At that time, if he falls down, we did not stop him. Do not, अरे बेटा कल से कोशिश ना करना, हम लोग बोलते हैं क्या? अगर ऐसा तो कोई बच्चे चल ही नहीं पाते, हम लोग आज वही अपने घुटने पे चलते. Is it? So whatever needed for our life, what is necessary for our life, no one will stop us. They will inspire us. बेटा you have to try, you have to try. When you started learning cycling, कितने बार गिरे हो? No one will stop. They knew that it is good for you. Today you will get some hurt, you will be hurt, or there will be some injuries maximum. But when you will learn, that will be better for your life. So that's why. So here also his parents, they left the young seagull alone in the ledge, and they went to the plateau. So plateau means here the place where all the other his brothers and sisters, they are living there on the plateau. Throughout the day, 24 hours completed. At night also no one came to him. In the morning also, when the sun was rising, it was scorching heat. The young seagull was hungry for 24 hours. He can't even tolerate the temperature. He was hungry from inside. So he was feeling weak. He was looking at his brother and sister, that how his elder brother, he caught one herring fish, and how his parents was just making them correct in their different skill of flying, sometimes soaring, sometimes gliding, sometimes coming upward, downward, how to catch fish, how to dive, how to swim. He was just watching, he will not do anything. So he was hungry, but no one is looking at it. They were just taunting at him, taunting, ताने मार रहे थे, देखो नालायक, कायर, कुछ नहीं हो सकता है. That also we face. But at that time he thought that one way is that he started acting that I am very much. He came to the ledge, stand on one of his feet. He was acting that I am falling down, I am weak, mother please give me some food. No one was looking at him. His mother was sometime looking at him but not giving any response. And to instigate his hungerness, what his mother did, एक मछली का flesh, one flesh she took and she was cutting it and eating it. When the young seagull looked that his mother was cutting some flesh and eating, his hungerness was doubled. He became so much hungry that he even controlled. So suddenly he thought, why my mother is not giving me any food? Suddenly he noticed that his mother was coming towards him, taking one flesh of fish. He became just delighted. He became delighted, surprised that my mother is coming now. She will give some food for me. She became happy. She started shouting. Then he noticed that her mother came near him, but she was not giving him the scrap of flesh. He was surprised, why my mother is not giving? But he was maddened by the hungerness. He thought, it is just a little bit over me. Her mother was flying over him and he was at the brink of the ledge. Young seagull was standing on the brink, matlab edge of the ledge, and her mother was just a little bit distant. He thought, if I jumped, I will catch that. And when he jumped, her mother may be a little bit behind. So he started falling down. Now a giant of horror or terror seized him. Completely he was afraid. Now I am going to die. How will? So all his thinking became just maddened. But within few seconds, he thought that he was not falling down. Automatically or naturally, his wings spread and he is gliding through the air. Nothing he is doing, just he is not falling down. Then he got the inspiration, yes, my wings also supporting me. So he started swaying his wing and he started flying. He became extremely happy and he started crying. Crying means him shouting in happiness. All his members, his brothers, sisters, his parents came near him, all praising him. So he knew that now I can. So this is the lesson, beta. If his parents or his mother did not try to take him in the new life, new way, new step where he is going to put forward. अगर उसके मम्मी कोशिश ना करते, he never try. तो कभी कभी पेरेंट्स हम लोगों से ऐसे करते हैं, कुछ चीज़ बिना बताए के थोड़ा स्ट्रिक्ट होकर हम लोगों के साथ करते हैं. So that was for our good only. So young seagull's mother, she tried that if my young seagull is not trying, so I will have to try. So she made one plan. She just maddened the young seagull for his hungerness and he started swimming and he became happy. Then he noticed that all his brother and sister, they are flying around him, and suddenly he noticed no one is there. They were floating on the ocean surface. So he thought that I will be also there. He thought that ocean water will be like the stone. He will put his legs on the stone, but suddenly he noticed his legs is not. It is going inside. It is going inside the water. It is drowning. He became so much scared that I am going inside the water. So what he did? He started once again flying, but he was completely exhausted of tiredness because already for one day he has not taken any food. He has tried so many times for flying, and now he didn't have any kind of energy. He lost all hope, but suddenly he noticed he is not drowning. When the water reached to his belly, it started floating. Once again his fearness he overcome, and he learned to swim. So all came near him, all taught her how to swim on the ocean surface, how to fly. So in this way, better in our life also, I told you the main theme of the chapter, that sometime going to do for the first time, it is challenging for us and fearful also. But अगर कोई भी काम नया करने जा रहे हैं तो चैलेंजिंग तो होगा ही, डरावना तो होगा ही, बट वी शुड नॉट बी अफ्रेड. वी हैव टू स्टेप फॉरवर्ड, वी हैव टू लर्न. इफ वी टेक द चैलेंज, डेफिनेटली वी विल सक्सेस. अगर कोशिश ही नहीं करोगे, तुम्हें कायर बोलेंगे लोग. सो द डिफरेंस, दो सिमिलर